I had the chance to interview an amazing 14-year-old game developer with a really cool work ethic and discipline towards the craft. Listen in what he had to say. Hey buddy, welcome to the channel and thanks again for agreeing to meet. Why don't you go ahead and give us a quick intro about yourself?
Hello, I'm Ben Peel. I'm a 14-year-old game developer and I just released Squavity, a gravity flipping ridge platformer on Google Play, and it's coming to Steam soon.
So Ben, you shared with me the game up front. You got in contact with me and you asked me to do a bit of QA work on your game, some play testing on your game. And I did, and I gave you some feedback. And as I mentioned to you, that the game is super challenging, right? These games, I totally suck at them, I'm not gonna lie. So how did you come up with the name of your game, Squavity?
Yeah, so it wasn't actually me, funnily enough. It was me dad, and he thought of it, it's Squavity, square, gravity, combined together.
Oh, sweet, that's pretty clever.
Yeah, but it wasn't always Squavity, it was like Schwerkraft or something, which is like gravity in German or something, but obviously
okay,
that's
cool. Okay, nice, man. It's a cool little way to put it together. So you prototyped some names and then you guys came up with this one together. So was this the first game that you actually made, or were you made a few while you were like learning the ropes?
Yeah, but I've been doing it for a while. I started with this core thing. I don't know if you've heard of it. You can code in it, but you don't have to.
What's
Step
it called?
up from like core, C-O-R-E.
Oh, C-O-R-E. Okay, cool. Okay.
And it's like step up from scratch. And that kind of got me like used to the editor and stuff.
Ah, I see.
But
okay.
No coding.
What inspired you to get into the game development in the first place?
I've always, like I said, core, but I've always been wanting to make games and stuff. I started with this, not core actually, but this other one, which is 2D, called like Game Creator or something. I've always been doing stuff like this Fortnite creative.
Okay, cool.
Always. So, but then I got to Unity and coding, and that's like proper stuff.
Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's part of the reason why I wanted to rather do an interview with you and chat to you, because it's always inspiring for me, a young kid coming up in this type of field and actually committing and putting out a final product. So that's really awesome, and huge congrats, from me and from the channel to you.
Thank you.
So tell me, what was the hardest thing about making your game in your experience?
The coding, like, it's tricky to get that to do what you think what you want it to do is just it's like trying to translate a language. It's not as simple as just like telling something to do it. It's machines are stupid, right? You have to like really tell them exactly what you want them to do. Yeah, so not quite as simple. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about one of the coolest moments, or like a funny glitch maybe that you ran into while making the game.
Oh yeah, well, there was like one point where I hit play on the game, and then the player was like this huge block thing smashing through the level. It was just like I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Like we have this saying, my code works and I don't know why, or my code is broken and I don't know why. It's either one of the two. Okay, if you could add like a crazy, I don't know, feature or some kind of Easter egg in your game, what would it be? Or perhaps maybe you already have, and this could be a spoiler, right?
Oh,
if you did, don't spoil it, of course.
No, well, there isn't. Well, as far as you know, but
okay.
It would be cool to make like secret level that's like totally in 3D, and you can just that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be like the Sonic when you go through that special ring and then in this new world and you have a totally new perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You should put that in your backlog. I wanted to know about like what is it like? Tell me about your day. What's your setup like when you're busy working on your game? And do you have any special needs, like snacks around you, or you gotta have some special song playing, or you need like dead silence for you to be in the flow?
Just gotta do it.
Just get to it, man.
Yeah, setup's quite grateful that I've got this laptop to work on. That's a bits of paper scattered about, but that's about it. And my phone, obviously.
So on average, how much time did you spend roughly up until the point where you got your game ready for release? How much time did you spend per week, let's say?
Oh, what,
on working
like a
on
day or like overall?
Yeah, let's say okay, so what was your schedule like? Did you have like a really strict schedule for making the game? You committed like every day 1 hour, 2 hours or something?
Well, every day I worked on it. I will say that.
Okay.
But towards the end, I followed a proper, right, I'll do it at this time for this long.
Yeah.
And that's probably, like, saying to myself that I'd do it every day is probably the thing that's made us, like, release it.
Yes. And I guess it's tough, right? Trying to find a balance. And you got other things in life that goes on, right? So you got to find time for everything. And sometimes you spend, I don't know, maybe 3 hours and you feel like you haven't made, like, meaningful progress, you know? At least that's how I felt when I was learning some basics, you know, in Unity.
Yeah.
So, and then it becomes like a demotivator. So what kept you motivated through the tough times?
It was the end goal of it all.
In mind.
Yeah. You don't get too discouraged when you got something like that.
Yes. You're showing that you really have, I guess, what it takes to be a hardcore game dev. So it's pushing through with like eyes on the prize all the time. So tell me, what games are you currently playing? As a game developer, you also got to be a player, right? So what do you?
Well, you would think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the only game I play is Squavity. When I test, I just thought, well, I'll take the time that I'm playing and use that to work on the game.
Oh,
and
man,
that
so
was
discipline. That is awesome.
Well, you get to play it while you're working, I suppose.
Yes, of course. But is there any genre of games that you prefer to play? I mean, outside of...
Yeah, because I did used to play them, obviously.
Yeah.
I did like me story games, like the Red Dead Redemptions.
Oh,
Nothing like what I've made.
Single player games, story
Yes,
driven.
but I did like Fortnite and
Okay.
Minecraft. I like those ones.
Is Minecraft even a game? I feel like it's so much more.
What are you on about?
It's more like an educational instrument than it is a game.
Shut up.
No kidding, mate. I really feel like you can use it as a canvas to make art, right? I mean, there's like countless channels, guys just putting out these amazing builds of like Goku doing like some Kamehameha.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
You could see it. You could see it like that.
And on the question of genres, is there any genre that you would like to make games in? Would you prefer to go for like the story-driven stuff?
Yeah, but that would be cool. But
yeah.
I mean, it would take me like 10 years to make something like that on my own.
No, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. I think with maturity and experience, you learn and you get things done faster, especially when you have more experience. There's a ton of games that I've been playing where it's like a single dev doing all the work. Like literally they maybe have like 2 other guys that help with like some sound and maybe some art, but then it's one dude doing like the programming, the animation, so many things.
Yeah, like
right?
Putting it all together.
Yeah, like a one-man team. So do you remember the first game that you ever played?
Yeah, I do. It was first game I ever like played was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, on what platform?
Oh, just like
the console.
Phone. No, the phone, but like it was the old retro first ever Sonic one.
Okay.
They'd like ported it to the phone, and that was like the first one I ever properly like played.
Okay.
Never beat it.
I haven't met many people that have actually finished those old school games, man. Pretty tough. For me, I enjoyed Mario, the original Mario Brothers. So you're not much of a gamer these days, right? You're more into development. So if you could team up to build a game with any development studio, which studio would that be?
Gotta be Rob Top, Geometry Dash guy, because like the games are similar.
Yeah.
And I just think that would be pretty cool being with the guy.
Yeah. What job would you assume if you guys were to team up and make the game?
That is an interesting question.
Would you more like be level design guy?
I'd probably just manage him and make him do all the
work. Oh, that sounds proper, man. That sounds proper. Hopefully this video gets to him, and who knows, there's a collaboration waiting for you, or some contract. Like, you know what, this kid is the exact person I'm looking for. Let's ring him up. You know. So what advice would you give then to kids, right, who also aspire to be game developers?
Yeah, it's all consistency, like, because you can work hard one day and then do nothing forever. But if you just keep doing summer every day, then soon you'll have a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. So the last one. So what's the next project that you will be working on, or if you are already working on a project, do you want to take the chance to give a sneak peek about it?
Well, I was thinking we've got Squavity, but we haven't got Squavity 2, the sequel.
Right.
So this is what I'm thinking. Like, the gravity could like flip objects in the level. Like, platforms would like flip with you. Like, say there was like the player was here and there was a platform here.
Yes, I get it.
When you flip, the platform like goes down.
Yes.
So then you'd have to like flip again so that it brings you up again. I just thought that would be like a cool another mechanic that I could add into the game for the next one.
Yeah, that does sound cool, and again, even more challenging. So I probably won't get to that level if we release the second game. I'm gonna have to ask you, show it to me, bro. You gotta prove it that you actually made it, because no one can play it. It's super difficult. Yeah, look,
it's tough.
Your game is tough. Like I said, I had my kid try it out as well, and he's obviously a fan of Geometry Dash, and he's played it a bit. And he gave yours a go, and he struggled. And I was like, dude, if you're struggling, imagine me. I don't even know how to hold the phone properly most days when I'm trying to play a game. And with that, it brings it to the end of the interview with Ben Peel. Really had a great time chatting with this kid. And from me and the channel, we wish you all the best, Ben, and stay in touch, and good luck for your game for the future, mate.